I think my dream for the community would be to see the opportunities and initiatives that have already been started here continue.
There's farms and people grow food for us.
Maybe it's a case of pay forward.
This is a community where if you have an idea, people will show up and try it and test it and support it.
What is it about Stratford that brings the young people back?
Community? It's caring about one another. All people.
I think a caring community is where people and organizations that have had success or that are successful. I think a caring community is a collection of those people that understand that they have a responsibility to look around and try to find the needs within their community.
I believe that a caring community is a community where everybody in the community gets involved.
Anybody can say that they care, but the thing is, what moves you to action?
We've grown up here, we really enjoy the town for many reasons. We both have families here now, we both have planned to grow our families in this town. We think it's important that our children will have something to carry on into their generation and pass down to their children.
It's helping. It's giving one person or many people a hand.
If you want to look to the future, look to the past and see where we've been. We've progressed through the railway and the furniture era, into the theater, into the industry and arts. We've brought in the university. We've brought in intelligent community status.
Feels like in this community that people are willing to get around each other.
This is a community where if you have an idea, people will show up and try it and test it and support it. So that opens up a lot of opportunities.
Community is a group of people that live together in a given area.
The word community is not used lightly here, but it's used often.
In my community, there's lots of people that love me.
There's a community of communities, and that sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Like there's the theater community, there's the food community here in town, there's church communities, there's the sport communities, and they all seem to blend.
I like my community because sometimes I see dragonflies. I think nature is really important in my community.
Community years ago meant that a lot of the people grew up in the same area, they went to the same schools together. Communities maybe have lost a little more touch with each other, but really in this area, if someone is having a bit of hard luck, we'll be the first to step forward, and when I say we, I say all our neighbors around Perth County.
My dream for the community would be to see the opportunities and initiatives that have already been started here continue.
It's important for the people that have more to give, because that way the people that have less can have food, have a home.
We should be more collective. The key to a good community is helping each other out and being responsible for what happens to one another.
If we're truly supporting our customers, our employees, and the communities that we live in, then we're going to give back to those communities and help them become more prosperous and stronger, both socially and economically.
You can give with money, but you can also give with time. There's lots of great organizations in this community that need your time.
Initially, Bo Sybil, he brought forward money to get it going, as was the first lump sum that came in.
What I believe the Community Foundation, or I know what the Community Foundation does, is that they do the hard work of understanding where the needs of the community are.
Simply by existing, the foundation gives a place where you can establish a fund.
When I found out that we have a local foundation and that you have the ability to make not necessarily large contributions, but systematically, and it can build and accumulate over a long period of time, or it just keeps going on and on. It's a wonderful opportunity that I think most people can actually give to.
To set up a small family charitable institution or a fund, very difficult to do on your own.
It's a guaranteed return into the community for the future.
Maybe it's a case of pay forward. You look at the next generations coming along.
My community is my family.
If I can give back to this community in any way that I can, then it's given so much to me personally already. So to be able to give back to that community, it would just be an awesome feeling.